welcome back to episode 100.
Woo!
Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that. It was all planned from the beginning.
We count it. This is how I imagine the podcast to go. 96, 97, 98, 99. There's a big break.
Edging.
100.
And this is it. This is what you get for episode 100. Us in a two-piece. Is this called a two-piece?
I think it's called a tracksuit.
Oh.
I think a two-piece is like...
What's a two-piece?
I think a bikini. Bikini bottom.
But yeah.
So yeah, this tracksuits are from Fashion Nova and Fashion Nova Men's. Very comfortable, very demure. Mine is sporting the nice flame logo look.
Which is actually like, yeah, it definitely fits with Fashion Nova Men.
Yeah.
It's like men, flames, raw.
Yeah.
And for me, king.
You're the king.
I'm the king because only men can be kings.
But were you the king last night?
Dang, too soon for that, bro. Seriously?
Just kidding, bro.
Too soon. Look, I still have a bruised nose and bruised lips.
Bro, my thumb, can I display this? Does this even, you think this is, it doesn't show at all.
It doesn't show, but it's swollen. I can
it's
see
swollen.
how
It's
swollen
completely swollen. Here, compare to my other thumb. See?
Zoom in on that. Zoom in, enhance.
Wow.
When they
And
do
you
that in
sound
TV
sickly.
shows.
You sound very sick.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's why I lost the fight, bro. Sorry, I was sick.
You were sick the whole time.
I was, but I don't know. It didn't really impede on my thing. Maybe just breathing a little bit.
Which is...
Breathing with that damn mouth guard, it's like...
It's a lot.
It's no joke.
I had to cut mine at last second. You know that?
Was it making you
Gag, yeah.
Yeah.
My nervous.
Yeah, it's you got to cut the ends of it. But no, with that headgear, like that pressing, like also down. Dude, my jaw, like my entire jaw is like...
Because I laid it on. Yeah,
I know. No, I was telling you earlier, when you hit me with that uppercut, I don't even remember the uppercut. I can't tell if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. It's like, I don't know.
I think it's just sandwiched between a couple hooks maybe, so it just felt like hooks. Regardless, GG, bro.
GG, bro. No re. What do they say?
Ew.
GG, no re. Well,
I
maybe re.
I used to have a friend who would play a lot of Rocket League, and the stuff they would say in that chat was insane.
Like what? Good? Like
No, horrible things. Like they get banned. Like it was just a thing. You're always banned.
like for like
Like it's so toxic because they use those emotes. Like they'll score on you and they spam nice save, nice save, nice save.
Oh yeah. You get banned for that?
The text, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Dang.
So
No,
some
you couldn't
games
you couldn't even shit talk in boxing if you wanted to.
No, I can't.
Can't get anything
Can't
out.
talk. Yeah, I was trying to say some stuff. I think I.
All you said was Martin, back of the head.
Yeah, when you hit me in the back of the head, I was like, "Bro, you're gonna end the whole thing."
Yeah, that's all you could say.
That's what I was scared of, and I was just like this. What else? I tried to get something else.
Oh my god, dude! I wanted to talk to you about this. It was the funniest thing. It was like as I was just because there was one part where I was just laying like just jabs right in your face, doing, and every time I hit you, were like nice. Like you thought we were sparring, bro. You were like nice. I was like,
And that only made you madder.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if he's doing this to like intimidate me or I don't know what.
I think I always did that when we sparred, or if I
Yeah.
sparred with anyone else, I always say nice.
That's what I was saying. It's different fighting your friend because
You didn't have a time to say nice.
Nice.
You didn't have a chance to say nice though.
No, I was getting freaking.
Man, you said nice after the uppercut.
I was like, nice. Like my head spins around 360. Nice.
I can't believe you heard that. Yeah, I'm remembering now. It's kind of under my breath.
No,
it's kind of more for me actually. I'm just like
Almost
almost
I looked at you. I was like,
it's almost
what?
like nice to myself that I made it through that. Like nice. Okay.
you're just talking to yourself.
Nice. Give me some more. Thank you for the roast. Bro, that was fun though, huh?
That was a fun time, and also like I felt like we were in a movie. Like it felt like I don't know, the production, everything was crazy. I was like, okay, this is the dream come true.
It was a dream come true, a long awaited, a lot of anticipated.
Bucket list check.
Was never on the list. What aspect of that would you say was on a list? Bucket list. It wasn't boxing because you didn't even know.
No.
Maybe just the whole magnitude of it all was probably.
Yeah, or actually, no. I think the biggest thing, bringing all like friends and family. Like,
that was
cool.
That was nice.
That was the first time we ever had our friends and family come to something like big and important. And actually, like, I think it's the first time like our friends and family actually saw us do something somewhat like cool.
It's like, oh, okay, you have
like,
something.
So it's not just gaming
on.
videos and whatever. It's actually like, something real. Okay.
Yeah, I brought a lot of my family from everywhere. You Yours, friends and family.
Literally all Hamzas. Like, it was the weirdest thing. I just sat there taking pictures after the match with all your friends and family. But it was literally Hamza, just
like the
over
faces.
and over again. Yeah.
Strong genes. Help me in the ring. My head is still feels a little light.
Yeah,
I'm sore all over.
I was worried about this
elbow.
podcast because, just like trying to get out words and like stuff like that is really hard. It's like, I was making a joke to Mandy. I was like, because Mandy's like, oh, did you get checked out after the match? I said, oh yeah, it was like a quick process. She's like, because Mandy did some like nursing stuff, so she like knows what they usually check for, I guess, or for concussions. So she's like, okay, I assume they like shined a light in your eye and like did they ask you a couple questions? I was like, yeah, they asked me what day it was, and I just like laughed it off. But then I thought to myself, I was like, actually coming out. No, they didn't ask that. But coming out, imagine being asked what day it is. I don't know if I would have been able to answer that.
I was scared they'd find anything wrong. Like she's squeezing my hand. It was the most like painful thing. Yeah. She's like, do you feel anything? I'm like, nope. Because we had to head over to the press. Yeah. Which was just you guys. But they checked. I mean, where do I start, guys? Seriously. Well, before anything, want to just mention quickly the Patreon documentary, just to give it a quick rundown. I'm sure you've seen this copy pasta that we keep putting everywhere, just kind of giving you a synopsis. But we've been filming a documentary since like kind of the beginning of 2024, but a lot of it was just pointless footage. I'm pretty sure the doc starts in June, up until December for part 1, up until the end of Slushmas, and then part 2 goes through what we did over break, what went into the planning, the training, the fight itself, the production. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Chase was a huge help in this. He filmed most of it. It actually was his idea initially. He was just like, let me just get an iPhone. Let me buy an iPhone just for this. So, there was a lot of effort put into that. It was dozens and dozens of hours of footage getting put into 2 about 1.5 hour, I'm pretty sure, parts. And it's crazy how much time and effort is in that itself.
It'll all be shown in the Patreon as well, because it's just like, just following us around, which is like
like Truman showed ourselves. Yeah,
literally Truman show, but it's cool. I think it's gonna be worth it.
And well, why is it on Patreon? You may wonder. Well, it's a good question. We actually have been thinking about a Patreon since maybe like 2023. Like, it's been a while, but you don't want to do one if you don't know what it's. You don't want to. It's not the kind of thing you just figure out along the way. You really want to know what it is or why it exists before you do it, and kind of figured that out. So, just a quick synopsis. You could see actually just the tiers if you go to patreon.com/slushynews.
Just one tier.
Sorry, I meant like the perks is what I meant to say. It's $5. Will never increase, never go down. It will include the documentary. It will include a bi-week every 2 weeks. Bi-weekly every 2 weeks, or every twice a week.
I hate using that terminology. It's
really like biannual or something. I don't know, but there's a video every week, and it's gonna alternate from a more loose, lax gaming let's play, a long play, whatever you want to call it, for just games that it's very hard for us to bring to YouTube that we still want to play. I don't know. Think whatever you want.
Longer story games.
Yeah, like the Walking Dead one, or just stuff like that we would still enjoy, and it's kind of loses a lot of its magic when you chop it up. Stuff like that. Exactly. So we have a lot in store, and then also the other week's going to be a recap of the previous kind of 2 weeks in a BTS documentary format. And then there's also a Discord server, which we've tried to make bulletproof from any bad behavior.
The last one
imploded, so we would put a lot of effort into this. We worked with Discord to as much as they would answer us, and
we've hired the best Discord mods. We have bulletproof Discord.
Yeah,
mods.
No, we have like paid Discord mods. We have, and then coming very soon is a Minecraft server. I've always wanted to do a Minecraft server, but always want to keep it fun and clean and demure. So like a survival world, essentially, where you can play with your friends and play survival. Slushcraft, I think is what we're gonna call it.
Yeah. That's a good name. Yeah. We'll see that.
So it's coming soon. And if you're curious, if you want to give another $5, that's right. Patreon.com/OOCpod will be back. It's still going, and that will be coming. The first episode back will not be this Thursday, but the next Thursday. So greatly appreciate your support, and thank you so much to everyone who has stuck around. Everybody is actually hasn't unsubscribed, so thank you so much.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
You told them too.
I told you guys. They didn't listen. They said, screw it. Here's $5. Enjoy it. I was like, thank you. And that went straight.
And we went straight to
boxing. The boxing. That'll have a whole set. It's just so much planned for that. It's fun.
I'm excited. Yeah,
not that a set. I always hate when a podcaster gets excited about a new set, because it's like, first of all, I watch you not because of the set, and then also, I'm worried now. What's going to change with the set? It's change is scary, but it is also good. So that'll be coming soon. Thank you, everybody. That's all the clarification there. Check it out. Thank you for your support. So a lot of this started because we wanted to do the boxing thing. Why? I'm not sure exactly, but it was something that needed to happen, okay? Just
part of the plot.
Just don't ask too many questions. I think a lot of you guys thought some people thought it'd be funny if it was a bit and we did something like Thumb Wars or something. What's actually the funniest thing is us actually doing a fully produced, fully trained boxing match. All I could keep thinking of is that clip from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
When he gets all abs for a scene, and everybody
actually got abs.
Yeah, but they improved it so that nobody cared. They're like, okay,
yeah,
like that's awesome. What it feels like.
Yeah, no, but it'd just be insanely disappointing if you actually got into the ring and did some stupid guys thought we were actually gonna box.
Oh, especially knowing how much we put into it.
Yeah, it's like no, we can't. We actually had to do it.
Yeah.
Well, it was also it was actually like a legal fight. Like we have a record. You have a record. You're 1-0.
I'm 1-0.
You're 1-0.
You have a record too. It's 0-1.
I didn't want to talk about that.
You still have a record though.
But you have a record of 1-0.
I've won 100% of the time.
Which you're actually you are now ahead of most amateur fighters.
The ref came to me. He's like, when you're ready for your next one, bring this. Like, bro, get out of my face.
Yeah, next one, bro. What are you talking about? Straight out of getting it. Yeah.
It is addicting though. Anybody who's tried any sort of combat sport, I can imagine it's like very rewarding because you start so slow from risk of injury or just risk of learning things wrong is very important. Yeah. Once you learn something wrong, it's very hard to unlearn. So I was telling
people even before boxing and stuff, I didn't really care for combat. I didn't really watch UFC. No. Everyone's like, dude, did you catch that UFC match last night? And I'm like, bro, I don't care. I don't care about boxing. I don't care about any of that. And then we just did this for fun, I guess, or whatever. And then I just started once you actually start doing the sport, then you realize, wait, I actually know how much effort goes into this. And then you start watching people fight and you're like, man, this is way more impressive than even what I thought it was before. It's I actually know what they have to go through. This is insane.
Like a new appreciation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just respect. Out of respect, I'm watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know how much they put. So, but it started for fun, but quickly became not for fun.
Yeah, it started out to knock it, I guess, a little bit like the YouTube boxing thing. And now you're now we're in it and we're it's actually not so bad. YouTube boxing. Jake Paul, you're next.
Yeah. Because you get a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
You feel very confident when you're okay, I know how to put a punch where it needs to be and slip and whatnot. And it's I want to keep doing this, but no, probably not. I mean, maybe it'll happen. I don't know.
You looked good though. That's the main thing. I just wanted to look good on camera.
You just wanted to look good for the fans? Punching. You want to look good for all our fangirls?
That's what my coach said before I went out. He said, hey, you look good. If you look good.
Oh.
He said something that's all that matters. Is you just look good. I was like, okay, yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Wow. I'm trying to think if that would have helped me or made me confused.
No, it kind of threw me off. It kind of threw me off, but it's okay.
Because you got a new
It was
coach.
I had my coach, and then there was a second coach, and he kind of came in and he gave me really good advice. But it's it's one of those things where it's you can't give an amateur intermediate stuff to do
last minute too.
He's you want to win an amateur fight? This is what you do. Boom, boom, boom. It's yeah, that's great and all, but it's I never learned this. I never practiced this.
Right.
So that was kind of going through my head a little bit. And every time I'd go in the corner, he'd be like, "Come on, remember what I told you? Remember what I told you?" And I'm like, "What? I don't know." And every time you'd hit me with the hook, it's all the information would just leak out of my ear, and it's just gone. And then I'm left with an empty fucking skull.
Damn.
I didn't know what to do. I lost everything.
No, you were coming in with the jabs in the beginning. Those are, for those of you who don't know, it's with the left hand. The little pokey ones.
Yeah,
I'm just as mansplaining like that.
I watched an Andrew Tate video about boxing. He was teaching someone to box. This is what he said. And the one thing that Andrew Tate, this is the podcast freaking right here. But the one thing that he does is he always explains stuff with these crazy metaphors. He's this right here is your machine gun. I don't know why I'm giving them this accent, but this is your machine gun and this is your sniper rifle. And it's like, you can fire this as many times as you want, but then this, you got to hit this. You got to hit this. This is your sniper rifle. So.
Then you had me with a lot of machine guns.
So you get into boxing, you start watching Andrew Tate, Luke Belmar.
Boom. He would be gushing if he knew that he was in the same sentence right there as Andrew Tate. I called him out. To be in the same sentence as
Andrew Tate. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He would be twiddling his thumbs. Like, really? Me? And Andrew Tate sitting in a tree?
K-I-S-S-I-N-G?
Yeah, you had the jabs on me, and then you laid it two on me in the first round, and then it felt very real, very fast. But yeah, it was fun. I mean, you could see the recap. Watch for yourself.
I watched a little bit of it. I couldn't watch the fight because it was just too fresh in my mind. So I just kind of like went to bed, and then I kind of reviewed it a little bit in the morning. But
what'd you think?
Yeah. Well, I was telling you, there were so many hits. I was like, what? That happened? I don't even remember that. Just stuff I don't remember.
It happened so fast.
I don't remember anything.
It's literal 6 minutes.
What's my name again?
That's what I said at the press conference where my mouth is full of goop.
At our press conference, no table, no chair, nothing. Just
okay, yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. There was supposed to be a table there.
I didn't even. It was actually a nightmare. No, it was a nightmare because you're like, I'm. First off, I'm so what. Like it's like everything is so like high production, everything's so crazy, and I'm like, wait, all I need is just like a water. Wait, no one has a water for me. I'm like, asking, like, anyone have a water bottle? No one has a water. I'm like, okay, whatever. We gotta go see the fans. We go. No table, no chair, nothing. I'm like, okay, this is some sick joke at this point because I need a water so bad.
Yeah, my mouth. Why was it so dry? I think it's because we didn't get water after that last round.
No, they say after a match, like you expel so much. Like when we sparred and stuff, like yeah, you sweat a lot, but even you like sweat extra from like nerves, from just like.
I saw in the footage. For me, I was just like glistening. But I don't even remember being that sweaty.
You expel so much that you just I've never been more thirsty in my life, and I was trying to answer those questions, and I had that like white. I had that like spit in the corner of my mouth building up. I was like,
I had drools dripping on the mic or something.
I couldn't even drool. I wish I could drool. I wish I could drink my own drool, and I couldn't.
That's good.
We survived, and we're here.
It was good, the whole thing. Yeah, so the Patreon also came about because we tried very hard to get someone to help us in funding it. Lo and behold, nobody except Fashion of Events. Thank you.
Yeah.
But we paid for 95%, or if not more, like 96 or 8 of the whole thing. It was a lot. You could probably buy a family home in Texas for what we spent on that. And it is not coming back, but it was very happily spent. And
yeah.
We were going to do it regardless. Like we were going to sponsors and it's like, you want to join in on this? And if they hit us with some bullcrap, it's like, whatever. Like we're good.
It's hard though. I understand. It's like probably like who's gonna believe these?
It wasn't even sponsored by Patreon. We put Patreon everywhere. It's just plugging our Patreon.
Yeah, so we just kind of made it seem like Patreon was backing us,
which was funny. We had to like pretend sponsor, but we didn't care. Yeah, sorry, I mean interrupt you. I think you're saying something.
Just like
But if you want to support, it's like. It's the most worth it Patreon ever. That's why I don't like selling it as something that is supporting us, even though it's literally what it's doing. It's going to allow us to do more of this and support ourselves without relying on brands, which is something we've always been against from the beginning. But it's also the most value out of $5 you could get through content if you're a fan of us, possible ever. Okay, yeah. And that's all I'm going to say about the Patreon. But overall, it's good to be back. Missed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, missed pretty much everything. It's like when you leave and you come back and everything's been freaking like, come on.
The principal.
We missed like the greatest stuff on the internet.
Drake performed at this cafeteria, and you're like, what?
Wait, he did?
Like if you leave school.
Oh yeah. Yesterday Drake performed, bro. You missed it. Oh, yesterday.
Oh, speaking of Drake, Mustard. Wait, was that before we left?
Drake's in Australia. Did you know that?
With the bullet holes?
He skipped out on the Grammys. I wonder why. Maybe because his Kendrick actually won everything.
Man, that's exciting.
Kendrick and Amelia Perez.
What about him?
They won everything.
Amelia Perez. Oh, did the Oscars happen yet? I thought it was just the nominations.
I don't know. I've actually never watched any of that yet. I always I just get my stuff through TikTok.
I was trying so hard to watch the Grammys, but all I could manage is the Kai Cenat stream, and I watched that.
That's how people are watching it now. They watch it through Kai Cenat.
Couldn't find it. Like, what does CBS mean? What do you mean I could watch this on CBS? That doesn't mean anything to me.
CBS.
What does that mean?
Oh my God, yeah, because is it just flicking? Who has cable?
I don't know what that means. I'd like to watch. I want to be a Patreon.
So is it
I'll even put some money in somewhere.
Yeah, I think you go on CBS.com
I don't know.
and there's probably some kind of like...
What? Bro, no. I'm going to Kai Cenat. KC.
And it's free.
Yeah.
I think CBS is probably some, like, you need some membership subscription thing.
I would just like to know. If it doesn't say Netflix or Paramount Plus or whatever, I'm lost.
Okay, but Netflix freaking doing the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson thing, I like that. I like live events on Netflix.
Right.
Everybody got Netflix. Most people got Netflix. So it's like, I like when there's stuff there.
It just appears, yeah.
I like that.
We tried to get ours on Netflix, but
they denied us.
They said no.
We tried everything. Okay, we tried Paramount Plus.
We tried to get anybody to support
Mubi, or is it? Yeah, Mubi.
Mubi sounds right.
Which one's the one with Noah Beck on it?
That's Tubi.
Tubi.
But I think Mubi is something.
Another one, yeah.
To be or not to Mubi.
To be or Mubi.
Oh, dirt.
No, but or QB. Then there's QB too.
Quibi. Quickie. Quibi. No, that went under. Quibi. Was it a Quibi? The 10-minute short form episodes that went under. 41 went live.
What's the one? I think only me and Claire know about this, but it's like what's the one where there's like these ads that I keep seeing where someone's like, they always do this like alpha werewolf one. They do like the baby that was switched at birth. It's like this short form. Zeus TV. Claire, what's it called? The
one.
The like ads that you keep sending me. The ones. Reels something. Reel shorts, yeah.
Reel shorts.
And I'm not joking, dude. So many people see these reel short things, and they're ads.
I've never heard of this.
But they have like part 1, part 2. Like it's like their ads are just part 1, part 2 type TikToks, and you're just watching them. And these actors that are in them, are like actually famous. They like posted a TikTok. They're like, when you're the actors in the reel shorts videos, and like their videos blow up, they're like, I love you guys. Like they're like celebrities.
I'm imagining the formats like Gardenscape or something. It's like is it a quick Gardenscape ads when they're the girl floating on the door in the river?
It's like that, but
like
real life.
How do you save her? It's like that?
Yeah, but it's like real life people.
Dang.
Like there was a story where they got switched at birth. Like 2 babies got switched at birth. One was poor, one was rich. And they got switched so that the poor one actually started living with the rich family and the rich one was with the poor people. But they never knew.
It's not even that exciting.
No, but the thing is...
That story's not good.
Don't say that.
They're just rich. It's like you grew up in the same...
I think the target audience is girls. I think girls really like that stuff.
I was going to say something.
They have some for guys. I don't know what it would be, but...
Yeah, we tried to get on Roku TV. The fight, it was going to be in the Roku City while it's scrolling. It's just...
Roku City?
You know Roku City?
No.
It's like that... You never had a Roku?
Every time you talk about Roku, all I think about is that one guy who turns on the... he's like, I just found something weird with my Roku TV. If I take this remote and
he loves his TVs.
He loves his TVs. He has like 3 like TV boxes.
Do a better voice. He's like,
I just found Roku.
My Roku. Oh, it's a little bit of
it's
a
like a British accent or something. But
no one's gonna know who this is.
He like turns on his thing, but then it turns on a different thing, and he's like, it's so insane.
I know. I love him. We tried to get him out to the stream. We should have had him. I should have had him in my room, in my locker room, bro. And he's just turning on the TV. Because we didn't help at some point.
You did?
Cookie could not. We couldn't get the TV on at all.
What'd you end up playing in your room?
We played a game of Wii, boxing Wii Sports, but he smoked me, and then I just turned off the TV.
In Wii boxing?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's because what he was doing was smart, but it was actually
dangerous.
It was actually dangerous because he was actually teaching me the wrong form. It was like telling me to box like this because of the controller.
No, they're actually, they're so cooked to be honest.
They're the legendary. It was meeting my heroes is what it was.
They really were something else.
Cookie.
I think like most Aura ever I've ever met anyone. Like this is they were on some other when he pulled out a freaking Android, dude.
He just started filming us.
And Dylan, when he records a video, like the way they operate is unreal.
They're in sync.
He pulls out his phone, records a video, and he's in a conversation with me while he just recorded it, and then he's like still
just
staring
whips
at
it
me,
out,
and then he double taps the post, like he just to fire it right away. He doesn't even like review it. He just like posts it and he's like, yeah, what were you saying again? I'm like, what? And it's just like 20th TikTok of the day.
So it's the best. No, shout out to them for coming. Shout out to everybody who came. Aldo was hilarious.
Great announcer.
Norfon is amazing.
Incredible, yep.
Ian iDubbbz coming out. It's very cool. He has another Creator Clash coming up soon, I think later this year.
Yeah, Creator Clash
I should
3.
see that, support that. It's for charity as well, as they always are. Who am I missing who came out? Zark. We had a beautiful singer, Majo. Hope I pronounced that right. Anybody who actually believed in it, because imagine you get a message from us giving you like a literal Google slides of what this is and being like, can you fly out?
Trust us.
Can you just do this? And a lot of people were just like, I love you, but what even? I'm sorry.
What am I staring at here? Like, why is like, and
can't.
what is this thing? Like, I'm gonna be in a room with like Cookie.
I'm trying to like describe it. I'm like, can you just come, please, 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 please? A lot of people said no, but I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm kind of happy they did because we ended up with like feels perfect with who we had.
Yeah, and I think that's the vibe. Is like you have the people like you don't need like everyone. You just need like people. Who really
but these they made it happen.
Yeah.
So.
And it was also like the most interesting group of people. Like, then they started mixing with like my family.
Oh my god!
Like, why are my hometown friends talking with Nora Fawn? Is like the weirdest like combination.
For too long.
It's like finance. They're like finance.
No, I felt bad. I felt so bad for her.
No, I went in and I went into the conversation. They just started talking about anime. There's like, dude, okay, but what's your second best anime? What's the second best anime?
Yeah, I was like for her. I saw my dad was like cornered by like Cookie King and Dylan Latham at some point. I had to go save him.
They would do that to everyone in every conversation. They'd be like your dad would do some. He'd be like, yeah, boxing match is like very dangerous. And then he's like, yeah, and then Cookie would be like, yeah, it's very smart, also very dangerous.
But it's like my dad's just scared. He's like, oh, okay, that's nice. The first time he's met anyone.
No, I was actually, and then I was running off of, I don't think I've ever, when people always talk about runner's high?
Running off adrenaline, kind of.
I think like maybe that's what I was feeling yesterday. It's like after.
I felt a runner's high.
Yeah,
what I felt was I've talked to people who do like a big concert and show, and I'm just like, how? I'm sure you're exhausted right now. Why don't you just want to hit the hay? They're like, man, I'm more awake than I'll ever be. That's why they always go to a club after and they have a whole thing planned because it's like I'm wired. I got home. I didn't sleep till like 3 a.m.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was just staring at the ceiling. I was like, yeah, today was awesome. Like it was like that.
The guy who lost.
Yeah, even that. I was like, oh, man. And then Mandy's like, dude, can you just go to bed? Like you're just like shifting around too much. Like I just couldn't sleep. I was so like excited and but no, I definitely woke up super sore in my jaw. Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, it's like that's like what I feel like.
Just pointing at a taxidermy alligator. It was gonna be in my.
I don't want to spoil it, but you're not putting it anymore.
No, I am. I'm gonna put it in that character set. It's okay.
You said it smelled though.
It does smell. If anybody knows anything about taxidermy, I've done my research. I don't think it's supposed to smell, because they remove the flesh and kind of stuff it and sew it and make it all.
Good taxidermy.
Good taxidermy. This one, it's this alligator skull.
Taxidermy. That's
but you know it's very smart actually. But you look inside the back of his skull and it looks like flesh. Like the inside of his mouth looks like flesh and it smells like carcass. But it's really nifty and cool.
Your cats were munching on it.
They literally ripped off a piece and ran under the bed.
Probably thought you like, dude, I told you this so many times. Like when you bring stuff home, your cats think
it's a hunt.
It's like a hunt. You just went on a hunt and you brought this home. They thought you killed a freaking crocodile.
I just did it to impress them.
You're tricking them, bro.
No, they were like cleaning the teeth of it.
You killed this thing? Damn, I love my dad. He's awesome.
I just spray him with a bottle to get away from it.
That's the cutest thing, though. It's like, yeah, you come home with groceries. They're like, damn, you got all this?
All these lemons in the wintertime?
Bro, you're a good hunter.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to go to sleep. Bye. I'm going to get in the refrigerator.
No, fish, though, when we bring home avocados, he just sinks his teeth into it.
What the hell?
He just goes, and just holds it there. He just loves the.
Does he take it with him, and does he take it under a bed or something?
No, he just sits there and squishes into it.
How odd.
Yeah, just avocados.
How did he discover that there was mush under the skin? He just had to try it at one point.
Yep, he just
figured out.
No, but I could see how it's like satisfying. It's like those sharp teeth just going.
Yeah, but it's like, how would you know? Just a rock to him until he tried. He just bites everything, hoping it's mushy inside.
Yeah, he isn't the brightest.
Okay.
Carl's even worse. He could have like a full meal in front of him. Sometimes he won't even understand what to do. He only likes his kibble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't even understand that there's like food right in front of him.
I'm so jealous. That's all I want from my cats.
Milk. Have you ever given them milk?
No.
Dude, milk.
Oh,
they like get drunk off it.
I can't introduce them to anything new. I gave him for the first time I was eating rotisserie chicken. I gave him a little bit of the chicken, and they're just so happy. And I was like, I can't do this. It's like giving them drugs. I'm not gonna give you more of this. Can't. It icks me out when people have a dog who's just sitting there and just waiting to like get a bite of their food.
That is really cute.
You do that with Rudy, don't you?
Give him little fries sometimes.
Can't do that.
Fries. Dude, he's actually
unless he's a big dog. Like imagine a big ass Labrador is like 80 pounds, and he's sitting there like waiting for food. Can't do that.
You would rather feed a bigger dog than a small dog?
No, I'd like if it's like a more of a nuisance. If there's like a big dog.
Yeah, he's a little dog, so it's fine. No, we shouldn't be doing that. I know it's a bad thing, but it's so cute when you finally give him a little fry and he goes.
Yeah, I know we shouldn't do that, but it's so
he knows
cute.
He knows when I get Uber Eats.
That's insane. How?
He just like he understands that he like hears the bag. He just knows that there's food in this bag. Like I just got Uber Eats. He knows. When I was bulking, I was always ordering from the same places, so he just knew around the same time, and it was almost like a routine. Yeah. And you know it's bad when your pets are starting to clock your routine. It's like, hey, you've ordered from this place like many times, and you order at this time every single day. Dude, give your cats milk though. It's actually the cutest thing. It's like it like gets them drunk. I think it reverts them back to when they were kittens because they do that thing where they like drink it and it's all over their mouth. And they go.
Really?
Yeah.
What, does it have to be like whole milk or something?
I don't know. I gave them lactose free.
Of course, Fish and Carl drink it.
It's like extra sugar in it.
Really?
Yeah. Because they have to make up for the lack of.
Oh, that's actually pretty dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually very smart.
Wait, you got me, damn it.
I saw. I didn't see it. No, I wanted Cookie to stay another day in Dylan's, but so I could study them more. I studied them. I
thought they did.
They just kept making videos like, should we extend it?
They got me on my own thing. Like we're the ones.
They can't even extend it. We got the ticket. I don't know what they're talking about. Should we extend it?
They had our freaking manager locked in a freaking corner. Like, are you okay?
Just showing the swelling if it shows.
It really is like.
Is it
a
like
ball?
Look at that.
Whoa. That's mine.
Eating of the
mind. What is
minds.
that? Are these my veins? No, this is like some smudge, right? Okay.
Maybe like a marker.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell me about the bulking. How is that? Because people know you had, if you remember the Chick-fil-A muck.
Yeah.
Couldn't finish 2 sandwiches, I don't think.
No.
And for the past few months, Martin has eaten more than me in every meal together. Not months. We had to lock down.
I think there was a moment where because it was like
it got dangerous.
Bulking. No, that's what's actually scarier is people thought I gained this much weight in that much time. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. It took however many months to gain that much weight. No, pretty much all the weight was actually gained in the last month. I would say month and a half.
Yeah,
that's when I really locked in, and yeah, that was a journey, and I'm really glad it's over because it got to a point where I was really having a hard time just even putting down food because eating with that kind of pressure of like, oh, I have to be a certain weight, and it's just not a good mental thing. I don't really like it, and I don't think I do like the weight I'm at though. Don't get me wrong. I'll probably just like see what my maintenance is.
And just kind of taper
and just cruise. But yeah, that was a really weird feeling. Is just eating with the intent of needing to get bigger. I don't like that.
Yeah, and you can't like I could kind of do two things. I could either like kind of not eat or eat less or exercise. Mm-hmm. But your only choice is in
actually like, and then like exercising, you feel guilty after because you're like, damn, I just lost all this. I really have to eat now.
Right.
It's like that's why the last few days I was like, I really just want to sit on my couch and just eat and not move, not do anything, just in the privacy of my own home, just scarf food down because it gets messy and it gets gross. Like I didn't want to put you through this, but a lot of the time when I was eating food, I'm like gagging. I'm fighting back, like throwing up, and that's the worst. Is like wanting to throw up and knowing you can't, because as soon as you throw up, you're not just throwing up food, you're throwing up supplements, you're throwing up
money.
Money essentially. Like,
and you're trying to catch it.
No, and it was just not pretty. So, but I'm really envious of people who really can just like put it down. It's like really.
Well, they're envious of you, so
it's like a
two-way streak,
double-edged sword.
But you don't come out of the other side with like you still have something to work with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, how do you feel? Do you feel like good or bad with the weight?
The weight? No, I feel good. I do like to see myself a little bit heavier. Like I think I was like slightly underweight when I first started, which, you know, I want to be kind of like a normal weight. I mean, I don't know how this weight is based on, but whatever. BMI, I think so. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, no, this is a great weight. I'd like to maybe drop a little bit, but that'll just happen naturally as I just go back to just maintenance instead of. Yeah. I think I'm okay with this. Nice. I look better, don't I?
I think you do.
Filled in.
You do look. It's like I don't realize until, especially when we were editing the documentary, see those old clips. I'm like, wow. Like, you were just not. There's just a lack of authority in who you were.
I was just a little weakling. Well,
even though you were like the same person and you're still, grown, and it's like, nah, if you told me something or if you told me something, I'm going to believe you more. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, no. And then everyone would also look at me whenever we'd say we're boxing. It's like, I understood why people were like, you guys are boxing?
But same, they looked between us. I remember a very, very early call. We called Ian iDubbbz, and he's like, we told him the weight we had to cut. And it wasn't even funny to him. He was like, man, I don't know, guys. We're like, what do you mean you don't know? He's like, I don't know if you guys.
Yeah.
Because at that point, because we started 50 pounds apart. And, I was trying to like healthily cut, like a lean cut, whatever. There's an ideal way to do it. But it's like, that takes time, which is the healthy way to do it is over time. It's not rushed. And I was doing very good for like 4 months. Working out, eating maintenance, just kind of going off of the exercise to lose weight. But, last month there was a 10-day streak where I lost 8 pounds. I was just like, because it just doesn't happen. The fight doesn't happen. Like, okay, sorry, no time to like.
Yeah, time to actually like. That's why.
And I'm always so big on like healthy weight loss or healthy muscle gain. It's like it takes time, routine. Like that's my jam.
No, I wish I could have done that, but. At some point, because I didn't have that habit, I was never a big eater, so I didn't even that was not even an option to just like healthily eat. Like, at some point, I just needed a kick in the ass and be like, okay, just order anything. Come on, Wendy's, it'll be here in 5 minutes. Come on, like whatever.
Yeah, you were doing. That was insane. I remember one day you got 2 Baconators, or was it 2 Baconators? Oh. 2 Baconators. You go Five Guys.
Just thinking about it, man.
You get 5 Guys and then the fries and then the milkshake. And the fries are insane how they like
fries already is like a meal.
And then the burger.
No, Chipotle. When we found out that the chips were with the guac are like
$7.70.
Yeah.
It's the same amount of calories as a bowl with 1 serving of chicken, pretty much. No
unreal.
Cheese.
No, and then my burrito would be double wrapped.
Yes.
You're like, you double wrap it.
Yeah, 50 cents gets you another 270 calories.
Yeah.
So many tricks. I've tracked my calories for like 120 days straight. I'm exhausted. You could point at something in a room and I'll tell you how many calories it'll give you if you eat it, probably.
Yeah.
Like I just memorize so much. Kind of, because usually to anybody who's healthy, like doing it in a healthy way, you do it for a couple of weeks, you get the gist of it. Okay, I know. Yeah. I know a sweet potatoes this much. I know a cup of rice.
And you have your meals that you regularly
exactly.
eat.
But if there's no room for error, then you unfortunately have to, like I would do if I ate half a sauce packet, I'm gonna get that or whatever. I don't know. It's boring.
When I had like 2 weeks of reading my weight wrong, remember that?
Yes.
It was literally like my scale was like in the washroom for some reason.
Like maybe on a tile.
I think like the floor was just uneven, so I'd step on it. I'm like, Hamza, this is awesome. I'm 165. Like I'm just like. Somehow like such higher weight, and then and then I step on the scale that we had here in the office and it was just like so much lower, and I was like, wait, I've been telling everyone I'm already at the target, I'm past the target.
Yeah, you were apologizing.
I was literally telling everyone, I was like, I'm sorry y'all, I lied, like I need to lock in, like yeah.
And then locking in is
my damn house, I hate that place. It's not good.
What?
It's uneven. Everything's uneven. Like
my last place was very. I had a lot of slants on it too. That's something that's like you kind of ignore and then it sneaks up on you. Slanted floors. How's your nose? I woke up today, it was just clogged. I don't know what it was. Maybe dried blood. I heard a crack. I don't know if it picked up on the stream. Probably not.
Because you had a broken nose before?
I have. And anyone who's broken their nose, they very distinctly remember.
Bro, fixed it for you.
Actually, I would appreciate that. Because when I had to get a push to surgery, nose surgery job.
You got a surgery for it?
When I broke my nose, first time. Whoa. And they put a cast on it, and it just like smelled so bad that I was supposed to have it on for 2 weeks. I took it off in 3 days, and then like scar tissue built up underneath, and that's why my nose is slanted now. It was fully like a choice by like little me. I was so stupid. So I would have appreciated that, but it's actually very dangerous. But if anybody who's broken their nose, you know the sound because it's so close to you. It's like in your head. It's like right there. It's like it's like a crack, but like reverbed. Yeah. And then I was just so scared. It happened in the third round. I was so scared you're gonna hit my nose again because I just assumed that the bone was sticking out or like it was broken.
You thought it was like already.
Yeah, I thought it was broken. I heard it, but I was like, okay, fuck it, broke. If you hit me again, if you punch a broken nose, I'm like, that's gonna fucking hurt. So I was like, my slips were like, I was just on defense. So that last round, if you watch it. That's just at one point I'm like, I just can't get hit in the face. I'm so scared of getting just square hit in the face because I just assumed it was broken. But yeah.
Well, we freaking did it and we survived.
Yeah, I punched you so hard though.
Yeah, and it hurt a lot.
It's fun to punch someone. Would you say it's a fun thing?
Well, it's fun to punch someone.
It's like fun when they're trying to get away and you get a hit. That's fun.
It's fun because I think it's like I don't know. I was like we're in the same wavelength and we're just like on the same page but it's scary. I feel like if it was an enemy, it's like terrifying.
Like trying to kill you.
That person's like trying to kill you.
That's what we couldn't really tap into so much is the mind games on each other. Like if it was just someone you didn't meet, the whole process, and you just kind of only heard whispers of them. I would love to tap. I would be that guy to get in their head. I would be the person to mess with them. Come on, Jamaican smile. No. Yeah, bro.
You give them the Jamaican smile
like this.
Dude, the news cycle is crazy right now. I don't know.
Kanye West?
I don't know, but my mom's like living in fear. I don't know. Like,
oh man, those people stress me out.
Yeah, she got the Citizen app. Too deep into the Citizen app.
You were trying to
get you on it,
bro. You are your mom.
I wasn't actually. I was trying to see if it would actually show. I was. Download the Citizen app to see all the sexual.
It was
predators.
a virus and my pants fell off and I was a kid who came out.
No, my poor mom, she gets wrapped up into it so quickly and she's like, I'm so scared of Trump. I'm so scared of Trump.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, it's fine. Like, just lay off your phone a little bit, okay? Because she's too deep into it.
That's what it is. It's like this super technology computer on someone who just mind is just it's just not ready. Like
she's like a level 100 empath though. I don't know.
That's a hard no, that's no good. You got to get off.
I know. I keep telling her, I'm like, really try to stay back.
Like some people just
gets her like depressed. Like, yeah.
Yeah. You got to be able to function and stuff. Anyway, we're going to be back with normal stuff here pretty soon on YouTube, probably. And then probably this week, end of this week. I mean, I'm not going to say anything specific, but we're going to just get right into it. Missed very much.
No, I'm telling you, it's hard to talk, dude. Yeah. I can't I'm straight. Yeah.
Your lip is purple on the bottom. I don't know if they could tell.
I'm having a hard time stringing sentences together. It's like a weird CTE. I don't even know. You want to tell them about the podcast that you kept saying I can't tell them anything. I can't tell them anything.
Which one?
Because we've been training while making content.
Oh yeah, if you look back, there's so many times when stuff is mentioned and it's just I'm just making up excuses. There was one episode on the Patreon where I was just I forgot what I said.
We did our first
we did a sparring session and I got hit so hard and 30 minutes later I was on the microphone and I was fell on my head, guys. And then people were commenting dude, if you fell on your head and you're talking like this, you gotta get something checked.
They're Hamza, because they think you're this freaking denier of
health,
a natural path.
I
just fell on my head, guys. And then you You were slurring your words. I remember we were driving back from boxing and you were like actually slurring your words and like yeah, it was very scary.
AI sentences. And there's another one even I think it was bully when we played bully and we were sitting down and my arm was like just messed up and I just kept like saying I just complained about my arm like 5 times. I don't know. I had like a different.
But that's low-key what I was doing. Whenever I'd get injured as a kid, I'd always lie to my parents. Because like it's actually better to fight the pain than tell your parents and like get them to scold you for doing what you did. Like I got in a crazy bike accident with my cousin and literally broke like freaking everything. Well, I didn't break anything, but my cousin broke his toe. I like got like a huge gash. All this, and we lied about it. Because we just said like we hit like a tree or something, but we really hurt ourselves. Like we told them we had no injuries, like it was fine, just a couple scratches. But I was literally like covering up a huge gash, and yeah.
God damn.
Because like just the punishment that we would have gotten from our parents of just like, yeah, you're grounded for like ever. Like getting hurt is like yeah.
I feel like it was opposite for me.
No, it's like for us, you'd get punished if you got hurt.
Like I'd be begging for medical attention. They'd be like, "You're good, bro." That would be mine.
I don't know.
Like I broke a toe once.
Wait, hold up. Wait. You'd have to beg for medical
Well,
attention?
I'd be like, "Oh God, I really think I should go to the hospital for this." And she's like,
Nope.
"No, you're good. You're good." Like,
They'd be like, "Nope, this is what you deserve."
No. Usually it's like okay, it was kind of like worse.
Yeah.
It's like no, I quite literally I ran on my computer and I hit my toe on the desk. Classic mistake.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that hurts so much. But there was a shoe drop happening, and I was trying to cop the shoes that I was buying, and I didn't get it. And I looked down at my toe, and it's swollen and purple and huge. I go to my mom, like, yes, it's definitely messed up. Anyway, a year later, it's still in pain. The toe is still in pain. I got an x-ray. They're like, yeah, you broke it, and it healed, like, completely the wrong way.
Damn.
I have, like, a gash on my leg.
What shoe was it, though?
It was ones. I think it was the Band Air Jordan 1s.
Yeah.
Or a different colorway. I didn't get it. No, not worth it.
Oh, you didn't get it?
I didn't get it. I never got any. I was just like...
You never got a single shoe from
any time? I did sometimes. But my most infamous cop was I went to buy the blue Yeezys, the Yeezy 350 V2s, the blue one, like blue and grayish colorway.
Oh, I got the breads.
You know that one? The blue. Oh, nice. Yeah. But I went to get those, and instead I copped a bra. I haven't told you about this.
And also, us talking about like copying Yeezys in this like fit is it just fits so well. Like it's like, yo, I copped the breads,
but I copped the bra because he used to have Kim's line on the same site, and I pressed so fast. I bought this like 350 USD.
Okay, so
bra.
You like missed the mark completely.
I missed it completely, and he has no refunds, no customer support, nothing. So I just went on Twitter and started adding. I made a Twitter account. Was adding Yeezy supply. But it's not really Yeezy. I was like Yeezy. I was like adding. Who's the Yeezy Busta? I was like, somebody help me, bro. Somebody get in contact.
Yeezy Busta?
And it got like 1,500 likes, and people just flaming me like, look at this dumbass kid.
Trying to sell abroad.
Like I was so panicked that I made my banner on Twitter, the order confirmation, and it had like my address on it. I was just
bro,
like,
what were you on, bro?
I spent all my money.
How much was it? $300, bro.
$350 US. Every dollar I had, and I was devastated. I was so bad. It was so bad. But yeah. I think our video with Quinn is out right now.
Really?
You think so? Or am I spoiling something here? Let me check. I have to check. Quenlin Blackwell.
Oh my gosh.
No, I think I spoiled it. Am I allowed to talk? Okay. I guess I'll bleep it out. But yeah, I had a long list of things I wanted to get done over break. What did
you not get to do?
I have a list, a literal list. I'll tell you. I have a list of what I did, and I have a list of what I didn't do.
And then when are you gonna do the things that you wanted to do?
Oh wow, now that's a question. What I did over break.
It's like when you go back to school.
So bad.
And you gotta tell everyone what you did over break. Here we go. What'd you do over break, bro?
Bought a PS5 Pro. I've never had a PS5. I got it, and with that, I beat Stray. I love that game. So fun. And then I got some hours on Red Dead Redemption 2.
And Astrobot.
And Astrobot, which I love dearly. It was so fun. I bought a VR headset, went to the metaverse with Martin.
Me too, yeah.
Went to a Brat concert in VR.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
That was fun.
And we did boxing in VR as well. I went to 2 buffets.
Which ones?
They were in Calgary, and they were awful and horrible.
Okay.
I tried nighttime showers for about 4 days in a row.
Wait, I learned something about myself. I don't have a time.
What do you mean time?
I don't have a time to shower.
Okay.
I just shower.
Like midday? You're weird.
Whenever.
That's bizarre.
Whenever I feel it.
That is a freedom that many people cannot comprehend. It's a work from home lifestyle. No, I've always been a morning one. I mean, not strictly. I don't have to do as soon as I wake up. I might push till 11 a.m. if it's a weekend or something. But I tried some nighttime ones. If you know what, you guys are on to something. I'm going to be honest with you. But it's just some of those nights when I'm just too tired. And then I'm just too tired to shower. And then I'm on day 2 when I wake up. And it's just a mess. And I'm stinky and it's worse. And then I organized and cleaned up my closet.
Nice.
Now, what was in my to-do list, huh? Let's find out. My God, my thumb is actually messed up. Break to do. It's much. I also installed the bidet. I applied for a new credit card, and cleaned out the office.
Nice, dude. All I did on break was puked a lot. I puked a lot over the break, more than I have in my entire life. And every time I went to sleep, all I could think about is the next day. I was like, oh, am I going to puke tomorrow? It was the weirdest thing. It's just so much puking. And it just reminded me of all the times I puked as a little kid. You know, I went to a resort in Cuba, and this is one of my most memorable puking moment ever. You know, I don't know. I mean, resort food, it's not the best. If you go for the really cheap resorts,
I've heard.
It's pretty bad. And I was eating the food and I started to get really sick. It was just not good food. And my parents were eating the okay food. I was going for the really bad stuff.
The fried stuff.
Yeah, just really bad fried stuff.
Fried scallops.
And no, I wouldn't touch scallops as a kid.
Oh, okay.
But I would.
Pretty good.
It was just no, I was going for chicken nuggets and they were not cooked and whatever. Anyways, I was eating that and I started to get really sick. And I got up and I was like, I'm gonna go to the washroom. And this is the first time I've ever felt that kind of panic of when you really need to puke. And I didn't know what to do. And I was just kind of pacing around. And I just found myself in the freaking kitchen, where they were preparing all the food.
Whoa.
And then I just got the whiff of all the food that they were preparing that already made me sick, that I've already ingested. So it was just even more intense in the kitchen. And I was just there sitting with a pale look on my face. And all the chefs were they're like, ¿Qué pasó? And I just...
That's kind of reassuring to hear, though.
No,
I would like to hear that. ¿Qué pasó?
Yeah, but then I just started vomiting everywhere, all over everything.
That's paso. That's what's paso.
Yeah.
God dang.
And I'm not even joking. There was people shrieking, because it was just insane amount of vomit.
Godzilla.
And that, I think about that moment so much, and that's I'm so thankful that never happened again. That amount of vomit.
Wow.
But yeah, it was just vomit was the theme of this month for me.
I puked a couple times just from exertion in the workouts, but mine are usually oh.
Yours were like that. Yeah, yours were like that. Mine are demure.
We're
puke. Well, they're gonna see it in the freaking picture.
I think it's in the documentary, maybe.
Oh yeah. I guess for people who have
emetophobia,
freaking Mandy's.
Maybe there's a warning. It might come up, but yeah, one time I threw up. I'll never forget. I ate. I have a couple ones because I was a young man who just eat more than I was lauded by God in my stomach, just out of gluttony. So I'd find myself in situations. But it's one of those days when you're coming home on the bus, the yellow one, and you're wearing your jacket because it was cold in the morning, but now it's hot. I got my big puffy jacket, and I just ate at school. And, I would do this party trick where I'd eat everybody's leftovers and everybody would laugh and cheer.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of mac and cheese. And, I just remember I held it all the way there. I was just silent. I had my head, I had my head on the window, and it would do the drrrn thing, and that would kind of like soothe me. Like the bumping was what keeping me alive. It was like shaking a baby,
like a defibrillator. Like
yeah. So I was like, and then as soon as it goes, I get up first, like those like annoying ass people on a plane. Like I'm about to get my luggage or something, and I'm trying to push. I just remember I was in the back. You know, I don't know why I was so far. I was just swimming through people. I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm telling people, like I say that, and they're just like mishear, like dumbass kids will just not listen to you when you say something. I'm like, I'm gonna throw up, and they're like, bro, what the hell you just say? I'm like, bro, like always have something to say. I'll never forget it. Guys, what the hell? Wait, I forgot my backpack. It's under. Everybody just like, I remember so much overstimulation. It was a hot ass day, big jacket, and then I threw up like into the back of this dude's shirt in front of me. I was like, what?
Just filled his hood up with freaking puke.
Right into the back of his shirt, bro. It was like, that's what he gets. And I used to do cross country too, and I was a fat ass. And one day I ate a bunch of soup at school, and it was one of those like meets where you get up at like noon and everybody leaves, like ascends like Avengers and gets in their jerseys and leaves, like a midday one right after lunch. And I go and I ran like 1.2 miles, like toast the runs I was doing in like 15 minutes. And I threw up at the finish line. My parents have a video. I have to find it, but just my mouth full of puke. But I'm used to it now. I think I've said that before. When are we gonna get to that point where we just keep saying the same stories?
I think we've probably already done it.
Sorry, guys.
Have I said this resort one? Maybe
I don't think I've never heard that one.
But dude,
sorry about it.
No,
sorry
I'm like used to. I used to like be scared of puking. No, like I don't give a freak.
Don't give a rat's ass. Ew.
I'm congested,
It was really the battle of the noses, though, at the end of the day. We were just punching
the noses,
even
snot coming out.
Even in training, it
no,
was
what
just
did Claire
noses.
say? She's like in the audience. You could see like the spit flying.
Like the snot.
when we were sparring and I'd like punch
oh my
and
God.
Just flying.
It was one of those days when I just blowing my nose all day, and there's one where I just like snotted.
Just a snot rocket, and all I could get out through my mouth was Plaque Boy Mac.
I'm the real Plaque Boy Max, freaking snotting on the floor. There we go. Don't mic it up. You're trying to get a 8D audio of you coughing.
Like all around.